Hello students, today we would like to show you how to use a program called Naviance to search for different colleges that may be of interest to you. Just as a reminder, when you want to log into your Naviance account, you can start off by going to the West Catholic website, clicking on Students in the upper right-hand corner, and then you'll want to click on the blue icon that says Naviance. You will most likely have to select I am a student, and then you'll want to select single-use sign-on, and then when you select your student email account, it will automatically log you into the Naviance homepage. As an example for today, I'm in a test student or made-up account. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on the three white lines in the upper right-hand corner. We are going to go to Colleges, Colleges Home, and then there's a section called Find Your Fit, and today we're going to be specifically looking at a program called Supermatch. When the Supermatch program loads up, what you're going to see is that you can select different criteria that may be important to you when selecting a college or university. You also have the option to say whether that search criteria is a must-have, so something that's extremely important to you, or maybe something that's just nice to have, something you would like to see, but maybe isn't quite as important. So just to show you an example of how this is done, I'm going to click on location, and I'm going to say that I'm looking for a college in the Midwest. Then I'm going to select on academics. I'm going to say I'm looking for a bachelor's degree, and maybe I'm looking for a bachelor's degree in the area of accounting. You could also select admissions if you'd like to enter in your own personal GPA and test scores. You can provide that information. You can select different information like the acceptance rate, depending on how selective the university is. Maybe you're looking for certain organizations to be available to you for student life, or maybe you're looking for certain factors with diversity or religious affiliation, or maybe a co-ed or an all-women's college. You have the opportunity to select those things as well. Once you have your search criteria in, you can scroll down and it will start to provide a list of colleges that match what you're looking for. Keep in mind, the more search criteria you put in, the more your list is going to be shortened. So when we go to look at the list, you can see that different colleges will pop up. There is a category where you can pick what to show. So just as for today's example, I'm going to select institution characteristics just so I can get a general idea about the college. You can set it to whatever you would like to have it set to. You can also look and see that there may be pictures or virtual tours or other information available in the column called highlights. So maybe as I go to look over the list, I might find a college of interest. So I might see Grand Valley State University. I could select that college and it's going to bring me to a new screen in which it's going to provide me with a handful of information about Grand Valley State University. Once I'm on this home page, you may see that some colleges may have videos or pictures that I could look at in regards to the college, and it's going to give me a basic breakdown of information about that college or university. I can also scroll up and select a category called studies, so I can get an idea of what the academics look like at that college or university. If I'm looking maybe for a specific area of study, I can see their top areas of studies. I could search for different majors or minors that might be offered at that college or university. I can get an idea of their student life. How large of a university are they? Where are they located? What does the breakdown of their student body looks like? Different information about housings and different clubs and student organizations that might be available at that college or university. When I select the admissions tab, it will give me an idea of possible deadlines for applications, application fees, acceptance rates. I can see some past history of West Catholic students, of how many students applied and were accepted and enrolled. One thing that may be beneficial is for colleges that our students have applied to, it may even show a scattergram. So what this is going to do is these are West Catholic students from probably about the past 6 years who have applied to this college or institution, and you'll see that the green checks are students who are accepted. You may see a red X for students who are denied, or a purple dot for students who are waitlisted. So when students check out this graph, this is going to be where they can kind of figure out perhaps if this college might be more of a safety school, a middle school, or a reach school for them. The whole chart is graphed using GPA and SAT scores, so you can kind of figure out, are you amongst all of the green check marks where past students have been accepted, or maybe is it going to be a more challenging school to get into because maybe you're in an area that has maybe more red X's or purple dots for students who may have been denied or waitlisted. You can also click on a tab called costs, just to kind of get an idea about what cost and aid might look at that institution. And some schools may be able to add some different spotlights of different things of interest that they've posted from students at their college. And you can see for many of them, you can connect directly to a virtual tour. You can connect directly to their website. So if you go back to your SuperMatch list, that lists all the colleges that might be of a good match. Anytime you come across a college that seems of interest, feel free to hit that heart button. And what it will do is it will turn it purple and it will favorite that college. Once a college is favorited, what that will do is that will save it to a list in your Naviance account. And if this happens to be a college in which a college rep comes and visit to share information with our students, you'll also be emailed specifically about any colleges that may be listed in your favorited list. So this is just one way to see some of the different colleges and universities that are out there, and find a way maybe to narrow down some of those colleges based off of search criteria that are important to you. We strongly encourage you to use this tool that's made available to you. And if you have any questions or want to follow up or have discussions about any of the information that you find by using this program, please feel free to schedule an appointment with your school counselor.